Alright, what is up guys? We're back, and as you can see, this Tarkir Dragonstorm bundle came in. So I actually picked this up on eBay from a dude that was selling these bundles for like 50, between 50 and $60, and I thought it was a pretty good deal, or at least a pretty decent value, especially since it came with this collector booster. I know these go anywhere from like 26, 27 to like 30-ish dollars. So, and then 5 packs, which I don't know, $5 or $6 a piece, I'd imagine, probably closer to 5. But I guess depending on what we get out of this really will determine if there's any value in this whatsoever. So I'll leave a link to that dude's site or whatever on eBay just in case anyone's curious about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop open the boosters, and then we'll move on to the collector as soon as we're done. So I have opened a couple Tarkir Dragonstorm packs in the past. I don't know, like I always say this, but I'm not sure like what's super awesome and what's not. Obviously there's a lot of cool dragons in this set. So let's see what we can get. Wild Ride, Adorned Crocodile, Lightfoot Technique, Dragonstorm Globe. Wow, that looks cool. Alright, Starry-Eyed Skyrider, Dragon Claw Strike, Reverberating Summons, Bewildering Blizzard. Oh, nice. We got Nature's Rhythm. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Nice. Harmonize. Ooh, that's cool. That Harmonize ability is pretty nice. Alright, we'll put that up here. And then we got a foil Salt Road, Pack Beast, and a Tranquil Cove. Nice. Dragons are always like super popular, you know, dragons are cool. So I thought this would be fun. Alright, and we'll just go from the front to the back. So we got an Undergrowth Leopard. That's actually not bad for a common. That's really good. I'm surprised that's not an uncommon. Okay, got a dragon. Another dragon. There's going to be a ton of dragons in this set, obviously. And our second cat already. Grimog Night Watch. Boulderborn Dragon. Sultai Monument. Formation Breaker. Constrictor Sage. A little snake wizard, that's cool. Quarry Mountain Stalwart. And then we got Severance Priest, so 3 cost, Death Touch. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, exile that card. Nice. Okay, that's interesting. Seems like a good card. And then we got Glacier Wood Siege. So foil. As it enters, choose Tamer or Sultai. Whenever you cast an enter sorcery spell that player mills 4 cards, you may play lands from your graveyard. Nice. Seems like a pretty decent card right there. And a foil land. Alright, so we got our treasure token. We got, I'll just look from the side, Worthy Cost, Saga Pummeler, Unending Whisper, Osseous Exhale, Goblin Soldier, Shock Brigade, Feral Death Gorger. Wow, that's pretty cool. Teamer Tawny Back, Starry-Eyed Skyrider, a freaking Rhino, Skirmish Rhino. Nice. Spirited Vanguard, and That's a common, but it looks really cool. Feral Deathgorger. Oh yeah, that's that one card from a while ago. Nice. Lotus Light Dancers. Wow, interesting. And then a foil Agent of Kotis with another foil land. Alright, and we got a Spirit token. Focus of the Mind, or Focus the Mind. Mardu Devotee. Meticulous Artisan. Another Feral Deathgorger. Piercing Exhale. Reputable Merchant. Embermouth Sentinel. Chimera. Nice. Wall of War. Whale of War. Unsparring Boltcaster. Whirlwing Stormbrood. Nice. Mardu Monument. And we got Ambling Stormshell. It's a turtle. Sweet. Where's creature attacks with 3 stun counters on it and draw 3 cards. Wow. So that's a turtle deck there. Pretty nice. Synchronized Charge. And another, man, there's a lot of foil lands in here. Are these all supposed to be foils like that? Am I just getting lucky? I don't know if I'm lucky. We'll see what we get in the collector booster. That'll determine if I'm lucky or not. Okay, let's see. Nice. Wow, nice. And Herd Heirloom. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this only to cast a creature spell. That's not bad. Target creature you control power 4 greater against trample whenever this creature does come into. Ooh, that's a pretty nice little artifact there. And we got Descendant of Storms. And a non-foil land that turn. Okay, see, there are non-foil lands in here. Alright, now let's pop this thing open. See if we can get anything good. Alright. I kind of learned my lesson from last time. These can be a pain in the butt to open, but there's usually this like little slit right here, so excuse me. Freaking throat, man. Okay. Got an elephant. And then there's a mythic right there, but cool elephant, right? Alright, so Inspired Ultimatum foil. Target player gains 5 life. Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to any target. Then you draw 5 cards. That seems pretty good. We got Sage of the Skies. So it's a monk, human monk. When you cast a spell, if you cast another spell this turn, copy the spell, flying and lifelink. That art is really dope. Alright, and then we got Inevitable Defeat. The spell can't be countered. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. Nice. And then we got Voracious Bibliophile. Flying Vigilance Dragon. I don't know what that is. Is that from like a pre-con deck or something? And then the Dalkovan Encampment. Nice. And then that is a fancy looking land. I mean, it's just a land, but it still looks cool. And now for this stuff, we got whatever, Island Dragon. Wow, these foils look dope, dude. Whirlwing Stormblood. Brood. Okay, Marshal of the Lost. Spirited Vanguard. Frontier Bivouac. Reputable Merchant. And then that and that. Oh, and then Watcher of the Wayside. So, okay. Pretty neat. Some of those arts were really, really good. So we got this borderless card here out of that pack. Seems cool. And then we got these right here. I mean, I won't forget the land. I don't know. Is this land worth anything? Is this worth anything? Looks cool. Is it worth anything? I don't know. Surely one of these are worth something, right? Like this card right here seems pretty great. It's a mythic foil. Is that worth like $5, $8 or something? This right here, maybe that's worth like $3 or $4. I don't know. Did we get $50 worth of value out of this bundle? I guess I'll find out after the video because I'm gonna check. But if you guys are interested in this bundle, like I said, I'll leave a link, and then I think the dude has a few more of these left, so grab one for yourself if you want to. But that's gonna be it for the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and until then, peace.